marriage or relationship strong enough for the move? Is your marriage or relationship strong enough for the move? Let me tell you something for free. Africa helps marriages. Africa helps marriages. African culture helps marriages. Forget about all the, different excesses of some stupid men and some stupid women. But Africa actually helps marriage. Because in Africa, we are communal. In Africa, we love, we respect. In Africa, we are not just out there. Westernization is trying to spoil. But an African man, an African woman, there are some basic culture and values that comes with us that are cultural. Even if they are not born again, they are just some culture that helps marriage. Once you cross to the Western world, you need to ask yourself, is your marriage strong enough for that move? Because, listen to me, one of the things you will realize is by the time you cross over, you will suddenly realize that many of the things you believe are cultural, not global. Hello? Because many of you now, for instance, in Africa, in marriage, you believe that it is the woman that should cook. The man does not cook. It is the woman that should do school run and take care of children. The man does not do that. You now carry that African virus and enter abroad. And then your wife says, I'm going to work, so don't forget to wash the plate. You're like, Master, wow, all right. But once you cross over, there is nothing like the wife is the one that cooks. All those things are African mindsets that are not global. Then you now realize that your marriage is not strong enough. So many marriages break when people relocate. Because a lot of women in Africa that have been, cowered into submission. Submit. When they now enter, nobody needs to preach human liberation. They are just liberated. Because by the time they go out, they are hearing different stories. And then all of a sudden, so is your marriage strong enough for this move that you want to make? You that you are in Nigeria with all of us available to counsel you. You are fighting, we are talking. I hope you know that even to go to a counselor for mediation is 200 pounds per person for 2 hours. So you pay your own 200 pounds. Your wife will pay her own 200 pounds. And you sit down with somebody just to help you mediate. The one we are doing here free. Love offering, you won't bring. Birthday, you won't remember. Christmas, because pastors in Nigeria are just free. And you still insult them. When you go, it is a counselor or a counselor that will charge you money and give you 2 hours. And they can put you on 8 sessions. 400 times 8. If you don't want to in Nigeria, your marriage is there. You can quickly call your neighbor and put your child with your neighbor, or call your cousin or your brother. Someone called me yesterday. She's supposed to be on the trip to Dubai. I said, sir, I'm sorry, I will not be able to make the trip again. Why? There's nobody to leave my children with. I thought that my sister would be able to make it, but she too said she won't be around. I spoke to this, so I have to stay with my children. That's what abroad, there's nobody to keep your children with. You see, the money you will pay for daycare alone for your children is more than the salary that you are collecting. So by the time you have 2 children and daycare is 650, 650 times 2 is already like 1,003, 1,004, and your salary is 2,000. One person will have to sit there at home and be the father or mother at home. So many times, the person that has the highest salary, and by the time you relocate, if your wife is a nurse, or she's in the medical profession, she's the one that will be making the money. You that you are just a struggler, hustling in Nigeria, you now get there, you will sit down, the woman will go to work, you will be doing child run, you will be doing school run, you will be doing nappy, diaper, you will be doing food. And then you will now begin to feel that you are not a man. Because Africa has made you believe that being a man is going out to go and bring food for the woman that is sitting down like a jobless woman. Is your marriage ready for it? Is your marriage ready? These are things that nobody will tell you. We know how many people we are counseling you. Many of the people you are seeing, they have divorced, they have separated. They are just roommates in the same house. There is no more marriage. Because they relocated without considering the cost of that relocation on their marriage. And you suddenly realize that people that have a strong marriage value, they begin to tell you new revelations as if the Bible changes. Let me even tell you one of the problems you are going to face. It's not only about the two of you, it's about the people that are monitoring you. You say, Pastor, what are you talking about? You see, in the Western world, there are so many old women and old men and gossiper and prognoser that are just jobless at home, opening window to check what's happening. No, true life story. And they are the one that will call police, say, I think this couple are having issue. I heard the sound. True life story. Hello? They are the ones that will come up because they are jobless old women, jobless, they don't retire, nowhere to go. Now your life be their school. I was impressed in Pastor Lekon, you know him, Pastor Lekon. This happened in his, so just this one that I went this April. And what happened? A couple that has relocated, you know, these elderly redeemed, Daddy Joe kind of people that I know, that's the way the couple is. So they have relocated. And then in the school where the woman is doing her master's, they now form them into small groups that they should do a project together. The project group now said, we are going to meet so and so time. The woman innocently said, I will not be able to make it that time. That I have to go home to cook for my husband. Great mistake. Just innocent conversation in a group. No, that time you people are fixing. It won't work for me. I need to go. The next thing, excuse me, what are you talking about? You came here to school, you paid for school fees, we're talking. So what has your husband feeling? Is he handicapped? Is he incapacitated? Can't he cook for himself? And instead of her to keep quiet and change this, say, no, what do you mean? That's not the way it works. Your husband is the head of the family. You have to, she continued to preach. But she for one, she said, true life story. It happened through like Preston, England. She now continued to push the agenda. Your husband is the head of the house. I have to go and cook for him. She left. The next day, they were in their house. They have reported that the woman is being abused by the husband. True life story, that the woman is being abused by the husband. That because the way she was saying she's going to cook, that she was speaking, you can see that she's under bondage. You can see that she does not have control of herself. That how can somebody be doing masters and a man is sitting there at home doing nothing and he cannot cook for himself? That woman is a true life story. So very Japa. Second consideration. Is your walk with God strong enough for your relocation? I hope you know that many of you are not serious with God. I hope you know. You know and I know. No, I'm telling you, you know and me too. I know. How many of you have spent 1 hour in prayer alone with God by yourself in the last 10 years of your life? Many of you never. How many of you have read Bible from Genesis to Revelation since you